So far, we've seen two distinct ways to process data with Python: operators and functions. We've used operators like these, which process the two values on either side of the operator. We've also used functions like print and len. Functions are very similar to operators. In fact, the only real difference is in how they look. Function inputs are put in parentheses rather than being placed next to an operator. And functions have descriptive names rather than short symbols. There is a third technique for operating on values: methods. The best way to learn about methods is with an example. Consider this title method. Methods are related to functions, but unlike functions, methods are associated with specific types of objects. That is, there are different methods depending on the type of data you're working with. In this example, the object is a string with the value Sebastian Thrun, and we are calling its title method. The method returns a string in title case, meaning the first letter of each word is capitalized. So methods are functions that belong to an object. An object, for example, being a string. Let's try another string method, isLower. The isLower method checks whether the characters in a string are lowercase. In this case, the string object is Sebastian Thrun. isLower returns true since there are no uppercase letters. You've probably noticed that when we call the isLower and title methods, we use parentheses, but we haven't put anything in them like we did when calling functions. Those inputs in the parentheses are called arguments. Since methods are special types of functions that belong to an object, the object is always the first argument to a method. So isLower and title actually did have an argument, although there was nothing in the parentheses. The argument is disguised as the string object. Let's try a method that takes more arguments than just the object: count. Here, the count method returns how many times the substring fish occurs in the string. The object is the string one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, and the method is .count. And 4 occurrences of the word fish exist in the string.